Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our TV talk show Melate. Today we have a special guest, Dwayne Johnson, better known as The Rock.
Hello guys.
Now, are you ready for the top 20 most commonly questions asked for the fans? Alright, let's begin. First question. Have you ever been about to die?
Actually, yes. It was before I was an actor. It was a dark, rainy night. I was about 18 years old, and I and my family had just arrived in our new house. We only had to bring a few furniture, not so far from our old house. I remember my mom saying, "Don't go, it's too late, we will go tomorrow." But we all know that in that age, teenagers always think that their parents exaggerate things because they had never experienced real life or death danger. Short story, I went out anyway in my dad's car, and in the middle of the road I almost fell off the hill.
Well, let's continue. If you could choose your ideal friend, who it will be?
I don't need to. I already have really good friends, almost like brothers, who share my thoughts and make me laugh constantly. I know they always will be there for me. Actually, I would like to give a greeting to all my friends and family that I'm pretty sure they're watching me right now.
Very nice. Third question. If a genius gave you a wish, what would you ask for?
I would ask him to always have good luck and well-being to all my family and friends, which is all that I most care.
Well, now, where do you see yourself in 10 more years?
I see myself at home, already retired, with my wife, probably helping my kids with their troubles, and perhaps playing poker with my friends too. But more important, enjoying the peace and tranquility that home provides.
Now, a personal question. Would you die for love?
Definitely, yes. My wife, my kids are everything to me. I am as I am, thanks to them. Especially my wife, who has always supported me, in the good days, as well in the bad days. Every day she surprised me, and I think I'm falling more and more in love with her.
Wow, how romantic you are. What kind of activities are you interested in?
I love rugby. It's my favorite sport. It defined my life, my actual succeed. I like to go running sometimes. And obviously, I love to drive my helicopter. The views are just amazing. I prefer my sweet helicopter rather than my car.
Very peculiar. Now, could you tell us what you really think about Vin Diesel?
I know that many people heard of the dispute between us when we were working together in the new movie Fast and Furious. It's nothing serious. It just annoys me the little disposition and impunctuality of Ben. The agency demands us all the same. He cannot be the exception.
Do you regret something?
Yes, I do. I cannot talk this in public, but I did bad things to people who, although they deserve it, it wasn't the appropriate way to act. And now that I'm older, I realized that there was another way to approach the problem.
I wonder if you could tell us about your routine before acting in a movie. A lot of people had requested this.
Well, every movie needs a new training program. So, generally, I wake up every day at 6 a.m. to go to the gym with my special trainer, which tells me about my workout sessions to get in shape for the new movie.
What motivates you?
How do I stay motivated? It's because I really love my job. The people is nice and innovative. For example, literally a whole day, my team, we all had to improvise, to think in our feet, commonly said. It was really fun.
Now, I wonder if it's true that you can't eat anything that isn't in your training menu.
That's true, but the agency isn't as strict as the rumor said. I do not eat that food out of my training menu, not because of the agency, but because my own motivation takes the rule seriously. I want to perform in my 100%. I'm really dedicated to my career, and the agency really appreciate that.
How does it feel to be famous?
Well, obviously it has its perks and cons. It's really nice walking in the street and being recognized by fans. All the people treat you well and with respect. It's funny, because one time I went out to a bar to drink something, and the girl who was attending had recognized me. And suddenly she was starting to be so flustered that by accident she dropped the glass with my drink to the ground. Of course, one of the biggest disadvantages is that you can't have any privacy. You are destined to live in the public media until you retire. And even when you retire, the paparazzi still hunt you down.
Are you still playing rugby?
Yes, but not as before. I don't take it so seriously like before. I still love it, though. I don't have a goal to reach now. It's just a hobby for me. A hobby that I still really like playing to release stress from work. And a bonus, it helps me constantly with my reflexes and cardio.
Now, a public question. How did you feel when you had to work for Disney in a cartoon movie?
Really motivated. It was my first cartoon movie for kids. I didn't have to act serious, just interpreted a voice. It was nice, it was funny. I didn't feel I was working, really. I admit that in certain scenes of the movie, I couldn't stay in the role without laughing. In one scene, I start flapping and imitate a bird. They all began to laugh with me. And oh damn! It was the first time that I was needed to sing in a movie. It was really exciting.
Next question. Oh, this is a sad one. How did you feel about Paul Walker's death?
He was a loved friend, nice partner. Although our bond after work wasn't that strong, I feel really sorry about his death. I could tell you one thing I was sure about him. He was a good man, friendly, with attitude, with initiative. He gave everything in his role. That's why I like him a lot.
Wow, sorry about that. You have told us about rugby before. So, why did you start playing rugby? And what impact did rugby have in your life?
Back in time, when I was a teenager, I was a bully. I crushed people's confidence. I had criminal record, etc. And I will always remember one day when I dealt rudely with a teacher. I felt bad that night. So, The next morning, I went to his class to apologize. He looked at me and, with kindness, shook my hand. He only asked me to join his football team, rugby, as a compensation. I agreed. Sure, what could go wrong?
What did you do to get out of depression?
Well, I'm telling this answer to all the people who are watching me and suffers from depression. The first thing you need to know is that you are not alone. You are not gonna be the last to go through it. Sometimes you feel you are alone, you are in your own bubble. You need to know the only thing you need is someone putting a hand in your shoulder and saying, "Hey, it's gonna be alright, don't worry." You need to have faith. You need to believe in you, that inside your pain there is something good. Have faith.
This is a weird one. What is the most bizarre thing that you have ever experienced in your career?
I will never forget it. In the April Fool's Day, we don't have to work. We have a free day. I was in my home watching some sports on the TV when my agent called me, and he suddenly told me, "Some things came up. You need to come. Hurry." I never considered the idea of a prank. I don't know why, so I went immediately, a bit nervous, a bit worried. When I arrived, there was a note that said, "We are in the performance room. Hurry up." I finally went to that room. It was dark. The moment I came in, the light suddenly turns on, and I could see all my companions disguised as giant rocks, and they were hurling themselves at me, while they were laughing. I couldn't stop smiling that day.
In what places have you been?
Pretty much on all continents. I have visited many countries: Brazil, Egypt, Switzerland, China, Spain, etc. They are all beautiful. So many cultures, new languages. I even can hablar un poco español. Totally exotic food, like fried tarantula or wasp crackers. I didn't know eat those, but it was interesting to know about that kind of food. And the most important, the views on the top of a mountain, clean air. You could almost feel free, disconnected from the city.
I wonder if you could tell us, as the final question, to me and to the audience, how are you thought about our program?
Yeah, sure. I totally thank you to give me the opportunity to be here. It's very nice, with kind people. I feel I could really express myself in a long time. And I will recommend it to my kids and to my Spanish teacher. Hope to see you again.
Now, are you ready for the 20 most commonly?
I went to his class to apologize. He first looked at me, and then, with kindness, he looked at me with kindness. No,
Me estáis hueando.
sí. No, o sea, no. ¿Está en el mismo video?
Sí.
Ya, entonces ponle pausa y graba otro.
Dale, no
Graba otro.
Dale,
Toma el
güey.
tiempo, está todo el tiempo. Este es el primer párrafo de como 6. He looked at me and with kindness, you know.
What did what did you do?